Eustass Kid is a notoriously brutal pirate who originated in South Blue. He is the captain of the Kid Pirates, and together with the rest of the worst generation, he was introduced when the Straw Hats arrived at Sabadi Archipelago. Like all captains in this cohort, Kid shares a lot of similarities with Luffy, primarily the trait of being exceptionally reckless. Furthermore, the two captains also have another member of the worst generation within their own crews. Luffy has Zoro, and Kid has a mysterious masked man named Killer. The two also share the same dream of becoming the next Pirate King. In many ways, Kid is just a twisted version of Luffy, preferring to solve his problems with gratuitous violence and slaughter. Kid is very well known for causing large numbers of civilian casualties, and for this reason, prior to the time skip, he had the highest bounty of any of the worst generations, sitting at 315 million berries. After landing at Sabadi, the Kid Pirates were preparing to enter the New World when Luffy punched a world noble, attracting the attention of Marine Admiral Kizaru. Despite his reckless nature, Kid wasn't too keen to stick around to face Kizaru, so he, along with Trafalgar Law, teamed up with Luffy to fight the Marines in their immediate vicinity. Here, we would get a glimpse of Kid's as of yet unnamed Devil Fruit. It appears to be a paramecia type that gives the user abilities connected to magnetism, and can be used to both attract and repel objects susceptible to magnetism. While we don't know much about it so far, the fruit appears to be highly dependent on environmental conditions in order to make the best use of its power. And while it's unknown if he is able to use any type of haki, Kid has demonstrated a strong resistance to having Conqueror's haki used against him. Furthermore, like a typical pirate, he also carries a dagger and a flintlock pistol. Despite Kid's temporary alliance with Luffy and Law, he warned them that he would not be so merciful upon their next encounter, and then departed, promising to meet them again in the New World. Although before the Kid Pirates were able to leave Sabadi, they were confronted by a figure they thought to be Warlord of the Sea Bartholomew Kuma. In reality, it was a pacifista, and the outcome of the battle is unknown. However, it's assumed that Kid either won or found a way to escape. Kid would appear again during the Marineford arc and was present for the live broadcast of Ace's execution. Following that, the Kid Pirates set sail for Marineford to watch the remainder of the war at a safe distance. After the Paramount War, Kid and his crew entered the New World and continued his brutal path towards becoming Pirate King by crucifying Haritsu Kendio and his crew. During the time skip, Kid also rather recklessly destroyed 2 ships affiliated with the Yonko Big Mom and grew in notoriety to the point where his bounty was raised to 470 million berries. At some stage, he also either lost or replaced his left arm, resulting in a large mechanical prosthetic. After the time skip, Kid's first appearance was during the Punk Hazard arc, as he and Killer were both seen watching Caesar's Weapon of Mass Destruction broadcast. Shortly after, he left to meet with Basil Hawkins and Scratchman Apu in order to discuss the formation of an alliance with the goal of targeting the Yonko, red-haired Shanks. The alliance between the 3 captains was formed off-screen, and the next time this group would be seen was after the defeat of Doflamingo, commenting on the fact that Luffy and Law had formed their own alliance. Shortly after, their island base was struck by what they thought may have been an earthquake. Kid, Hawkins, Apu and Killer went outside to investigate, only to be confronted directly by the Yonko Kaido, who had jumped off a sky island and landed on their island. The resulting confrontation was not seen, however it would later be confirmed that Eustass Kid was defeated, heavily wounded and imprisoned by Kaido, presumably to reappear once more during the Wano arc.